So we're back at Endeavor Defensive Fitness. Aaron Genetti, co-owner of Endeavor Defensive Fitness. We're here again with Drew Dillon from Columbus Weightlifting. And we're actually in the middle of a class, but Drew and I today are going to talk about the setup position, okay, and the importance of dorsiflexion, which is mobility in the ankle, for getting into an appropriate setup position. So we're going to do kind of what we did last time, where we're going to show a couple different mobilities, and then we're going to talk about the importance of those positions and move on from something else. So let's go down here. First one, we got Aaron do it. He's got his foot wrapped into a band, and the band's actually pulling back and detracting the ankle back into the position. We've had him set up on top of a weight plate with his heel flat on the ground. And he's going to do two variations of stretches. You're going to see him first with a flat leg and his foot forward. So straighten out your leg. Straighten out your leg. Bring this foot forward. He's going to drive the hip forward and in to stretch out the calf. And he's going to pulsate back and forth, driving the hip, pulling back, driving the hip, pulling back. He's going to do that for anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. And then he's going to actually step his foot back. Nice job tripping over a barbell. And he's going to drive his knee down into the foot. So he drives his knee down and out, pulls it back, drives his knee down and out. Okay, so he's going to continue doing that. We've also got another way we can get into the same exact idea. So Faith's going to get herself with a band around a pole. She's going to wrap it around the outside of the hip. She's going to put tension on that band. She's going to sit down into a nice deep squat. And what she's going to do is she's going to drive her knee down and out into that squat position. So we're achieving that knee over top and outside of the foot that we're always looking for, driving the knee forward and in, always making sure that the heel stays flat on the ground. Okay, so she's going to move through those range of motions, pulling in, out, back and forth, and messing with just one side. We're going to talk about the importance with Drew of the lift, of the positioning, and then we're going to go ahead and come back and see how we're doing. Drew?
Yep, guys, you got to remember, dorsiflexion hits us in a couple different areas during the lifts. First off, it's on the startup. So when we get set up, we're going to place that big toe where it connects to the foot. We're going to place the bar right over that area so it's not pressed up against my leg. So right there where that big toe connects to the foot, I break at the hip and knee and come down. See how dorsiflexion lets me come towards the bar. If I can't do this, I'm stuck up here and I can't get down into a nice start position, allowing me to get set up correctly here. The second spot that it hits us is when we receive the bar. If we're going to catch a weight deep in the hole, we have to be able to allow that knee to go over to the toe so our butt can sit between our ankles in both lifts. So it's extremely important that we're able to unlock that and get in good positions. Remember, good start equals a good finish.
So let's head back over. Go ahead and pull yourself out. Unlock. Get yourself into a good hip width position. Feet outside. Nice deep squat. Boom. And you can see that the right knee can actually drive out over top better than the left can. So once again, we broke up some of that dorsiflexion, got him into a better setup position. Same thing over here. Nice deep squat, chest up, knee drives out. Same exact thing. This knee settles more comfortably with this better angle than it did over on this side. So it's a really easy trick for pre-WOD, pre-workout, pre-lifts that you can get yourself into to get some better positions. Last piece of the puzzle for just some soft tissue work is really easy. If you've already got a barbell out, you don't need a foam roller or a rumble roller or a lacrosse ball technically if you got a barbell. I can take my foot, I can put my foot over top of it on top of that barbell, create a little bit of additional pressure with the top foot here, and then I can actually roll side to side. Okay, so I can start all the way down at the Achilles right above the heel, and I can slowly work my way up higher and higher and higher through those positions left to right. Okay, so once again, you don't need all of these crazy tools. You don't need to put a lot of money into this stuff. If you've got a hard surface that's some type of round cylindrical area and isn't going to stab you and poke you in weird ways, you can achieve mobility, you can achieve soft tissue work. Alright, so this is part one of our setup position. We're going to actually come back and talk about the hips next time. But this once again is Aaron from Endeavor Defensive Fitness and Drew from Columbus Weightlifting. We'll talk to you next time.